right, so the APP posted this clip. They're confronting all these players with old pictures they found on the internet. And we're gonna rate them all on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the most embarrassing. I'll give this one like a 6.5. Kind of a silly face, but hey, you're with your friends, having a good time, eating Krispy Kreme. This one, oh, this is like a 2. Out skiing with the fam. That's a nice picture. How about this one? That's like a 7. I'll give that a 7. Could be worse. We'll go 5, because the hair's a little wild, but kind of a cool pic with the fireworks, sparklers, and I don't know. It's just like a 1. It's not embarrassing at all. Just chilling with the homie. Let's see this one. Oh my goodness. That is a 10. Whoa. What is with that tie, those pants, that hair, everything? My goodness. Get it off my screen. Welcome to the Sorry Not Sorry Pickleball podcast. I'm your host, Chris Kelly. This week, we're at the Chicago Open for the APP. We had some fun matches, some new faces in the finals. I'm excited to get into this one. But before we do, if you guys wouldn't mind, go ahead and hit that like button real quick. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, make sure that you do that. Hit that notification bell too. That way, the minute I drop a new episode, you're going to find out about it. Share this episode with your friends and definitely leave me a comment down below. Tell me what you thought about this tournament if you watched it. And with that out of the way, let's go ahead and get into this week's episode.
This is the new and improved forgiveness. Forgiveness is more than saying sorry. I'm sorry. Forgiveness.
I'm not sorry I took the money.
All right, everybody, before we move on, real quick, I want to talk about pickleballcentral.com. I'm sure most of you guys know what pickleballcentral.com is, and if you don't, you definitely got to go check it out. They have everything pickleball related all in one spot. I'm talking paddles, pickleballs, shoes. They even got like pickleball machines, which are really cool. Honestly, I think this is going to be my next big investment because a pickleball machine is pretty sick. I was at Open Play the other day and some guy just had a court to himself and he was like, you know what? I'm going to plug in the old machine and hit some balls. Most will cost you a couple $100 or a few grand even, but check this one out. This is $160. I mean, I feel like that's not a lot to take a risk. And maybe if you don't like it, okay, you only dropped 160. But everybody I've seen with this one seems to like it. It gets the job done. I mean, aside from that, they got a ton of other things on here. Definitely go take a trip on over there right now. And the next time you do get something, make sure you use this promo code, SNS15. That's going to help you out a little bit on your order. That also helps support the show. There's no need to look anywhere else for pickleball related stuff. So just go on pickleballcentral.com and make sure you use promo code SNS15 on your checkout. All right, first up, let's do women's singles. We're going to jump right to the gold medal match. We got Simone Jardim taking on Megan Fudge. This is a fun matchup. Megan Fudge coming off a gold medal from the last APP event in Newport. Simone Jardim, I mean, she's ranked 6 here, but you can never underestimate her. She is what some people would call the GOAT. She is a veteran. Some people say that to mean she's old. I just mean she's good. Look at that shot. Ties it up 5-5. You know, I've said it before, but I'll say it again. I love rally scoring in singles. I think it just keeps the pace up a little bit. And if you extend the game to 15 points, I think it's fun. But I will say, it is confusing. And clearly, I'm not the only one that thinks it's confusing.
Forehand sails long.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Like, no, it's not, ref. We're playing to 15. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. My one job, I screwed it up.
Forehand sails long.
Oh, I'm sorry.
She's like so mad. I do get why she's mad though. It's like, come on. Do you not know what's going on here? I think Megan Fudge just hype off this rain energy drink. Refs shouldn't be allowed to have water. They should be forced to just chug coffee. Refs should have for breakfast like milk and cereal, but instead of milk, it's rain energy drink. And instead of cereal, it's Adderall. You need to get locked in, lady. So here we go. It is 14-14. We're playing to 15, as Megan Fudge reminded us. And look at this. Simone was serving. She's staying back on that baseline. She's not going to come in. Who's going to come in first? Baseline to baseline. Forehand to forehand. Backhand. All right, come on. Let's get something going here. There we go. Megan approaches, and Simone makes her pay for it. Down the line, up 15-14. Game point for Simone. So 15-14 here. Watch this. Megan Fudge, ATP floater, hits the back corner. Wow, we're tied up at 15. Look at this shot. Oh, floats it right in there. So now we got a game point for Megan Fudge here on 16-15. And we're just going to get a rally from baseline to baseline. I mean, we're just going to sit here and wait all day for this. Let's speed this up. And finally, Megan Fudge comes up. Shot in the corner. Simone can't hit it. Megan Fudge. Face off a game point. Took the first game herself. So game 2, Simone up by a point. It's 9-8 here. Check this out. Megan Fudge back in the baseline. She's like, uh-oh, you going backdoor? No. She tries to drop it. Pays the price. Megan Fudge gets the point. Tied up at 9. So 13-14 here. Simone trying to tie this thing up. Keep herself alive in this match. Puts it away. Nice angle. Tied up at 14. And so Megan Fudge has herself match point. Oh, and too bad. Simone just puts that one in the net. Megan Fudge with another gold medal for women's singles.
Timeout. What is the key to coming back from those timeouts to keep yourself mentally engaged and being able to close out both games 1 and 2?
Energy drinks. All right, guys, before we move on, I want to talk real quick about this. This is Aimit Pickleball. So Aimit is this training tool that you could use on the court that helps you with any single shot that you want to use. So, I mean, as you can see in this video right here, you hit the ball through this little square, which is the best way to train when you're on the court drilling. I see a lot of people, they use water bottles or they use cones or just something on the ground to hit. And I mean, sure, that's better than nothing, but really when you think about it, when you're playing pickleball, you're not hitting a place on the ground all the time. Most of the times your shots are at a certain place in the air. So that's why it's great to use this. Aimit Pickleball is a tool that you could use to work on your serves, your drops, your dinks, your drives, whatever it is you want to work on. This is going to help you out with that. And this is for all types of players too. You could be a pro, you could be someone that plays in amateur tournaments, you can even be just someone who plays down at the rec courts and you just want to get a little bit better. So if you're looking to find a way to get a little bit better and get the most out of your drill time, definitely go to aimitpickleball.com. And when you do, use promo code SORRY. That's going to give you a discount on your order. Once again, that's aimitpickleball.com and use promo code SORRY on your order. All right, next up, we're going to go to the men's singles gold medal match. We got Grayson Golden taking on Chris Hayworth. So here we go, game 1, 2-0. Golden's up. Watch these forehand shots. Rips one. He's pumped.
He's going to feed right into this. He's going to be looking around after every winning shot he hits. He'll look at us. He'll look at the crowd.
Is Grayson Golden the Christian Alshon of the APP? Chris Hayworth has been crushing lately. I mean, he's winning PPA gold medals, and here he is. Look at that backhand drop. Oh, Golden can't handle it. Hayworth ties it up at 7. So we're tied up 13-13 here in game 1. Check this out. That one's out. A huge scream from Golden. He is losing his mind right now. So Hayworth, game point, 14-13. Oh, and he blows that one right by Golden. What a shot. So game 2, Hayworth up 11-8 here. Golden not out of it. Look at this overhead. So pumped. So Golden still down 10-13 here. Look at this. Comes up, hits a little dribbler. Chris, nice gets. And then finally hits the angle. Golden's like, come on, crowd. Get pumped up. Crowd's like, it was all right. Do these people look excited to you? So match point for Chris Hayworth. That's in the net. Grayson Golden goes down to the #1 seed. And Chris Hayworth gets another gold medal for men's singles. All right, everybody, before moving on, real quick, I want to talk about this apparel company, Baseline Boss. They have some awesome shirts. As you can tell, I'm wearing this one right now. This is like super comfy, and it's performance material too, so I'm definitely going to be wearing this one down at the courts. I mean, they got shirts to wear on the court, off the court. They even have great hats, as you can see by this hat model. Travis Redmeyer. This one is by far my favorite shirt though. I love this so much. I'm definitely going to start wearing this during Hooks of the Week. In fact, I'm going to make this the official Hooks of the Week t-shirt. So if you're a fan of Hooks of the Week, you got to get this shirt. Once I saw this, I knew I had to get one. They got a ton of different stuff in their shop, so definitely go take a look. Head on over to baselineboss.com, and when you check out, make sure you use promo code SORRY on your order. That's going to give you a discount. That we can give your wardrobe a little bit of an update. Some fun pickleball stuff. Once again, that's baselineboss.com. Use promo code SORRY on your checkout. All right, next up, we're going to do men's doubles. We'll start here in this semifinal match. We got Eric Lang and Purple Jesus, Max Manthau. And they're taking on Will Howells and CJ Klinger. So 1-1 here to get us started here in game one. Watch CJ Klinger. Just a beast in the middle. Good hands. And then the Ernie. Nice shot from CJ.
Last time I played with CJ, he hit a clean counter winner. And he goes, someone should tell them. Tell them what? Can't go there.
Let's go, CJ. So 4-1 here for Howells and Klinger. Check this out. Drop in. Trying to transition to the kitchen. We're up. Some dinking. CJ going down the line to Purple Jesus. Gives up, goes to Will. And then speed up. Let's go. Hands battle. Who's going to win? Oh, Max Manthau. Finishes. Hits the winner. 4-3 here for Howells and Klinger. Lang and Manthau starting to come back a bit. Still early on in the game, but check out this point. What a get from CJ down at his feet. How did he get that? So Lang and Manthau starting to make their way back into this one. It is 7-10 now. Just a 3-point deficit for them. Check this point out. We got some dinking going on. Take it nice and easy. How about the lob from Eric Lang? Scoot by Will Howells. We're back at the kitchen once again. What's going to happen now? Somebody going to speed up. How about Manthau? And then hits the counter. 8-10 now. Very next point. 8-10 now. Down by 2. Big drive. And then, oh, the shake and bake from Manthau. 9-10. So finally, Howells, Klinger, they get the ball back for their serve. Game point here. Big drive from CJ. Drops it in. Good hands from Will Howells. He wins the point for them. They take game one, 11-9. So game two, it's 3-4 here for Eric Lang and Max Manthau. Check this point out. Nice drop from Eric Lang, and then watch this. Sped up by Max. They're just attacking. Hits the winner. Tied up at 4. Lang and Manthau serving on 9-5 here. Watch this. Manthau just did the same thing every single time. Goes down the line on CJ after getting into a hands battle. And so game point for Lang and Manthau here on 10-5. Inside out shot from Manthau. So they take game 2. We're headed to game 3 to figure out who's going to go play for a gold medal. So game 3, check this out. 5-0 for Howells and Klinger. Oh, and then body bags Eric Lang there to get it to 6-0. 6-0-2 here for CJ and Will. And look at this. It's the same thing every time. It's like Manthau gets into a hands battle, pulls CJ towards the middle, and then goes down the line. So 8-0 here. CJ gonna go after Max right here. Check this out. Like, yep, I can handle everything. And bam! Proton power at your feet, Max. CJ Klinger playing with that Series 3 Proton. I love that one. You like grit. It's got a lot of it. So look at this. CJ Klinger, Will Howells have pickle point for this third game. Match point. Can they pull it off? Good hands from everybody involved. Oh, that one's out. So they get the pickle to head to the gold medal match. Wow. All right, so let's go to the gold medal match now. We got CJ Klinger and Will Howells taking on Rob Nunnery and Jack Monroe. So 3-2 here in game 1 for Will Howells and CJ Klinger. Check this out. Rob Nunnery gonna give Will Howells an ATP. It's it. Jack Monroe can't defend it. So 4-2 now. 6-2 now. CJ and Will just really dominating in this first game. Look at that get. How did he get that? Oh, and a nice get there too. CJ. My goodness, all over the place. And just like that, game point here. It's 10-2 for CJ and Will. And look at this. CJ coming in, puts it in the perfect spot. They take it 11-2 here. They were down 0-2 to start this game. And on their second serve, they scored 11 straight points. Monroe and Nunnery never got the ball back. So 2-8 for CJ and Will Howells here in game 2. They are down big. Things definitely got turned around in this game compared to the first. But check this point out. This was probably the craziest rally of the match here. Start with some dinking. Classic. Down the middle. Down the line. Cross court. We're getting everything here. And let's get the party started. Oh, what a get from Will Howells. Drops it back in perfectly. Another speed up. Oh, it's off the net. Good get from CJ. And then look at these dinks. Oh, puts it in a good spot. Bad shot from Jack. And Will cleans it up. So they get the point. 3-8 now. This is where they started to build momentum. So it's 7-8 now for CJ and Will Howells. And look at this. Drop from CJ comes in. Backhand dink. And then attacks. It works. Tied up at 8 now. Tied up at 8 here. Things are starting to get intense. Nice drop. Watch this get. CJ, I formation in the back. Whoop! Right by his feet. Oh, the Ernie missed. Hands battle. That's long. So they're up 9-8 now. So here we go. Match point for Howells and Klinger on 10-8. Look at this. Dropped. They're up at the kitchen. Dinkin. Sped up from Jack Monroe. Hands battle. Oh, and that's long from Nunnery. So Will Howells, CJ Klinger take the gold medal in men's doubles.
Guys, you ended game number 1 on an 11-0 run. You ended game 2 on a 9-0 run. From your perspective, CJ, what did you see that allowed it to be a catalyst for those runs?
Yeah, Will played really smart and disciplined, even though he can be a little wild, Will, sometimes.
Oh.
Thanks to Proton, and thanks to the Pickle Shack.
I love it. He had that joke lined up. I feel like she could have asked him any question. He was just going to say that. And then he was like, oh, wait, now what do I say? How do I end this? Thanks to Proton. All right, guys, real quick before moving on, I just want to give a quick little shout out to everybody that's been supporting this show through Patreon. Put in a ton of time into this show, which I'm happy to do because I love doing it. And I really want to help the pickleball community be able to consume pro pickleball because I love it so much. And I just want to share that love with everybody. All the great comments that I hear, all the people that I see in person that say nice things, especially everybody on Patreon, that's really what makes it all worth it. So if you see value in what I'm doing here, maybe consider checking out the Patreon page. For as little as $5 a month, you can help support what I'm doing. There's like 6 different tiers on there. Each one has more perks than the last. So go ahead and check that out. The link is in the description below. Quick special thank you to Rob, Ali, Eddie, Jason, Jason C, Jeff, Nick, the Pickleball Jones. Thank you guys so much for your support. It really means a lot. So once again, if you want to become a part of the Sorry Not Sorry Patreon community, go ahead and take a look at that link down in the description below. And with that out of the way, let's go ahead and continue this episode. All right, next up, we're going to do mixed doubles. We'll start at the gold medal match. We got Mari Humberg teaming up with Eric Onsens. And they're taking on Will Howells and Jana Newell. So 1-5 now for Humberg and Onsens. Check this out. Jana Newell going to go for the Ernie. Gets a piece of it, but Onsens there for the defense. Puts it in the perfect spot. Gets it to 2-5. So 9-5 for Humberg and Onsens. And watch this. Bam! Just comes running in and crushing that. Gets it to a game point for them. And so on game point here, 10-5. Trying to shut this door closed. Mari, the slice drops. Will coming in trying to speed up. That's a mistake. So game 1 goes 11-5 to Humberg and Onsens. The 2 Brazilian pickleball players. So game 2, I believe it's 0-1 here. That's what the ref said anyways. Watch Jana Newell on the left side. Doesn't go for the Ernie, but...
Cross the plane net without hitting the ball.
Oh, they said that she crossed the plane of the net without hitting the ball. Let's take a look at this one more time. Did she cross the... I feel like she doesn't even come close to it, right? It's not even challengeable. That makes no sense. So 3-6 here. Newell and Howells serving. Watch Jana. Speeds up. Oh, she's so pumped. She won that point. She's getting hype. 4-6 now. Check this out. Hits the overhead. Comes in. Onsens is going to attack everything. Let's go. 9-6 here. Humberg and Onsens just going full send. Look at that. 10-6 now. Match point for Humberg and Onsens. So match point for them. Onsens, big drive. Jana handles it. Onsens coming up. Juke, juke, juke. Look at this. The Ernie. This time she hits it. And so on 10-7, match point. Onsens, big drive off the net. Oh, and that sets him up perfectly. And wow. his first gold medal in mixed doubles. I believe it's Mari's first mixed doubles gold as well. All right, next up, let's do women's doubles. We're going to start here at this semifinal match. We got Bobby Oshiro teaming up with Susanna Barr. And they're taking on Jill Braverman, who's teamed up with Megan Fudge. So Susanna Barr, Bobby Oshiro took game 1, 11-4. Here in game 2, Barr and Oshiro were up 7-1. But look at this, Braverman and Fudge making their way back. They've got the serve on 6-7, looking to tie it, playing defense, stuck at the baseline, fighting off. Overheads, good angles, the drop shot. Megan Fudge is there, gets ready with the hands, and that's in the net. They tie it up at 7. So 9-7 for Barr and Oshiro. Check this out. Gonna drop it in, trying to work their way up. Bobby Oshiro getting big in the middle, gets it to 10-7. And so match point for Susanna Barr. Bobby Oshiro drops it in. We're going to get some dinking out of the air. Cross court. Somebody going to speed up. Waiting for an attack. There we go. Megan Fudge starts it. That's out. So Braverman and Fudge hold them off. So Braverman and Fudge get it to 8-10 here. Looking to get their way back into this thing and force a third game. Braverman coming up. Fudge stuck back. Trying to reset things. We're up at the kitchen. We got some dinking. That one's a little high. Nice backhand dink. Here we go, cross court. That's in the net. So 9-10 now. Here they come. So Barr and Oshiro get the serve back. Another chance at this match on 10-9. Here we go. They come in. Some dinking. What's going to happen? Wait for it. This is a fun ending. Oops, did I just spoil it? Who cares? It's still fun. Firefight. Let's go. That's off the net. And then, oh, Jill Braverman bagged. So they take game 2, 11-9. They're headed to the gold medal match. All right, so it's time for the gold medal match. We got Amanda Hendry and Mari Humberg taking on Susanna Barr and Bobby Oshiro. So 2-4 here in game 1. Hendry and Humberg serving. Check this out. Bobby Oshiro is going to blast the ball. And Mari Humberg.
Bag. Bobby bag, rather.
Oh, how clever. Bobby bag. And so game point here for Barr and Oshiro. They are in full control for this first game. 10-4. They win it 11-4. So we're headed to game 2. Game 2, look at this. It's 7-1. Make that 8-1. My goodness. Bobby Oshiro just making Mari Humberg look silly out there. So look at this. It is 10-1. They are dominating. Match point. Championship point for Oshiro and Barr. Look at this. Just smacking balls. So Mari and Amanda getting every ball that's put at them. And look at that shot. Hits the line. Saves themselves. They are not giving up. It is 5-10 now. Check this out. Slice drop from Mari. Another backhand drop. They're in. Hendry. Fighting. Nice short hop gets. Fires. Perfect spot. 6-10. But it was not enough. And so on 10-6, match point. Gold medal point for Susanna Barr and Bobby Oshiro. They're going to get it done. And so the women's doubles gold medal goes to Susanna Barr, Bobby Oshiro. Solid silver medal. Look at Mari Humberg trying to fight Bobby. All right, well, that's going to do it for this week's recap of the APP Chicago Open. Thank you guys so much for watching. Before we head out of here, though, if you guys wouldn't mind, go ahead and hit that like button. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel in case you're not already. Share this episode with your friends. Also, leave me a comment down below. What was your favorite part of this tournament? Coming up this weekend, we got the PPA back down in Atlanta. It's going to be a fun one. I'm excited to cover that. Once again, thanks so much, everybody, for watching. We'll see you back next week. Take care.
Forgiveness.